For 2 years, we have heard that you cannot criticize the actors involved with Star Wars. You cannot say a negative word about them because if you do, it is toxicity, you are bullying, and you are running them off of social media. How dare you criticize the role, the fictional character that they are portraying? How dare you call Rey a Mary Sue? How dare you criticize the fact that Rose Tico was a terrible character? How dare you do any of that? Because if you do it, you are toxic and you need to be silenced. That is what the shill media has told us for the last 2 years. And now suddenly, because some of these actors involved with the Disney trilogy are now being a little more honest about their feelings on The Last Jedi, now suddenly they need to be told to shut up by the same people that defended them for 2 years. These people are hilarious. Now, we're on Birth Movies Death. I don't know much about this website other than their former editor-in-chief, male feminist, Devin Farsi, I think's his name, was accused of sexual assault. Again, a male feminist accused of sexual assault, multiple times accused. What an amazing revelation. That never happens, except it literally always happens. That's all I really know about this site. Now, this person right here, Andrew Todd, is very angry.
Very, very angry because these Star Wars actors are just, I can't believe that they're actually having an opinion that goes against mine. They need to shut up and do their job.
Amazing how this whole narrative has shifted. Now, apparently, we can criticize them as real people. You know, before you couldn't even criticize their fictional character that they portrayed in a movie. Now we can actually tell them how to act as people. These people are hilarious. The discourse once again rears his ugly head. In case you've missed it, the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker press tour is well underway in advance of next week's release and perhaps in response to the
ridiculously overblown controversy over The Last Jedi's bold story choices.
Bold story choices, ladies and gentlemen. Bold story choices. Everyone be dumping on The Last Jedi. John Boyega referred to the film's creative choices as a bit iffy, craving more story for Finn and a stronger dynamic between the various new lead characters. Oh, how dare John Boyega. How dare he have an opinion, right? Huh. We've seen this before. We've seen this before many, many times. Oh, yeah, you're all about supporting minorities until they say something you don't like. Then suddenly they need to shut their mouths and get in line, right? Is that what you're telling John Boyega right now, huh? That's a real tolerant way to look at this. And by the way, John Boyega is 100% right. What The Last Jedi did to these characters is unbelievably terrible in every single possible way. Director J.J. Abrams softly criticized Rian Johnson's meta approach to the film, saying, "I don't think that people go to Star Wars to be told this doesn't matter." Mark Hamill has gone on record many times about Luke's journey, often mentioning that he wished Luke had more scenes with the other original trilogy characters. Everyone seems to have thinly veiled criticisms about the last film, or two in Hamill's case. The implication being that no, this one will be better. Honestly, it's a shitty look. Hey, all you people that have opinions, all you people that we defended your fictional characters for 2 years, now, you as individuals, as human beings, you are not allowed to have an opinion because the shills, the far left, the SJW logic out there, they will eat you up, they will spit you out when they are done, and they are officially done with all of you. In a way, it is to be expected that some of the actors would be disappointed in The Last Jedi. One must look at it from their points of view. When working as an actor, you're constantly thinking of your character's arc. You're also, a few actors will admit this, constantly thinking of ways in which your character's roles could be bigger. You're just making stupid excuses now. This does not happen. This didn't happen with the Dark Knight trilogy. This didn't happen with the Lord of the Rings. This didn't happen with the original trilogy. Good Lord, man. These people are unbelievable. They're unbelievable. You're trying to justify it right after saying that it shouldn't happen. I mean, are you really paying attention to what you're saying here? Now, again, we could continue to go on and listen to these nonsensical points right here. They're bringing up, I don't know. The other way to read this is kind of carry on is that even worse than unprofessionalism, it's cynicism. Taking massive public shits on the last one has become... What? I mean, so wait a minute. Hang on. So... Wait, we've seen it happen for film after film, like the Transformers, Terminator franchises. Unfortunately, his PR campaigns so routinely overfluffed their present projects that when the new films came around that were actually better, Bumblebee and Dark Fate, respectively, audiences were turned off. That has nothing to do with why the Transformers and the Terminator franchise... Like, I liked Bumblebee a lot. I loved Bumblebee, as a matter of fact. I hated Transformers 2, 3, and 4, and 5. I think there were 5. I can't remember. The one with Mark Wahlberg is when I really... I mean, I kept trying to give Michael Bay a chance. I enjoyed the first film for what it was. I don't think it's a great film. I think it's enjoyable enough. And the spectacle is really what really sold it. By the time you get to 2, the spectacle wore off. And you really just start seeing how unbelievably terrible those movies are. Third one happened. Fourth one was the one with Mark Wahlberg, I think. I think there were 1 or 2 more after that. And they were just awful. They were awful films. So when we get to Bumblebee, which I very much enjoyed, the audience was done with it at that point. Because all we kept hearing is the same shit that the Disney trilogy people are saying is, it's making money. It's making money. And the Transformers movies were making money, but it was dying from within. And that's exactly what happened with Terminator. That's exactly what's happening with with Star Wars with the Disney trilogy. It has nothing to do with actors criticizing it. That means nothing at all. But this is just another ridiculous excuse that you're trying to paint to cover up for the fact that The Last Jedi is a disaster. It's always been a disaster, and you have told the people that have been saying it's a disaster for 2 years to shut their mouths. Now, the people you've been defending, the fictional characters that we've criticized, the people that play in those roles are now confirming what we are saying, and now you're seeing the goalpost moving, and now suddenly John Boyega needs to shut his mouth, right? Suddenly, J.J. Abrams needs to shut his mouth. Suddenly, Mark Hamill needs to shut his mouth. You people are unbelievable. Unbelievable. I love it. Here's the other point. I didn't see this. In some cases, these criticisms even seem mean. Not just to the people who made the choices in question, but sometimes to the unintentional targets as well. Many people leapt upon a John Boyega quote that seemed to imply Kelly Marie Tran was weak, specifically not mentally strong, to be affected by the immense volume of racist and misogynistic attacks she received in the wake of The Last Jedi. Why is that hyperlinked right there? Is this going to Disney Star Wars is dumb? Is this what we're going to do? Because that's the only thing that they have referenced, which was a troll account. I don't even think they have any. Yeah, so they're just talking about the overarching. They're not giving any specifics at all here. Let me skim through. The same guy wrote this article too. Now we're in the Disney era Star Wars film released every year. Blah, 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 blah. The latest development in this phenomenon, as reported this morning, is that Kelly Marie Tran, Rose Tico in The Last Jedi, deleted all of her posts from Instagram, likely due to the volume of harassment she'd received on the platform. Instagram was Tran's only public-facing social account, making it a magnet for toxic fans. But the abuse has spanned the whole internet. Twitter is full of sexist, racist slurs about Tran, her character, and her physical appearance. Fan Wiki Wikipedia had to lock down Rose's character page after a slew of racist... Yeah, we've seen those. It was troll accounts. Again, you don't have any proof that anything happened on her Instagram. None. There's no proof of this at all. None. I'm looking to see. Yeah, I'm not seeing the hyperlink for Disney's Star Wars is Dumb, which was clearly a troll account. Someone that was a literal SJW was trying to paint a narrative about what's going on with these fans that the shill media continues to write about, and everybody in the Fandom Menace disavowed those comments. Literally everybody, and nobody talked about that. Nobody talked about the fact that I made videos and other people made videos with prominent followings, and we all disavowed all of those comments and said we don't support that. We don't support that anybody said anything negative about Kelly Marie Tran. I even reported on that before I even knew that there wasn't anything that was said, or at least that's proved. Nobody proved anything. Nobody showed me any evidence. Nobody showed anybody any evidence that Kelly Marie Tran was harassed off of Instagram. It was an assumption, and Kelly Marie Tran was used as a tool for them to go after Star Wars fans. And it's the same exact thing that they continue to try and do now, except now they're flipping this. Now they're telling you, oh, these same actors that you guys have been bullying because you criticize their fictional characters, well, we're telling them to shut their mouths. We're telling them to be quiet. Star Wars fandom has always been a war zone for years now, or has been a war zone for years now. It's showing few signs of changing. It seems the only thing that could unite everyone at this point is if the rise of Skywalker does the impossible and satisfies everybody. Well, that ain't happening. That's unlikely, and I say that with full respect.
Full respect to J.J. Abrams and his team.
Yada, yada, yada.
In the meantime, let's all just simmer down a bit, whatever your feelings on The Last Jedi might be. Nobody wins in this fight. Take press interviews with a grain of salt rather than treating actors as the final word in taste. Look forward to what's next instead of stewing on what's past, and try to say what you love, save what you love by not destroying what you hate. So this entire line right here, this entire final paragraph is essentially consume, don't ask questions. Consume, don't ask questions. If you don't like it, don't criticize it. Move on. Move on. Because you can't really be mean to these people. You can't hold these multimillionaires accountable. It's not fair and it's not right. Yet we are holding the actors accountable for their words, their true, honest opinions on the movie that we have guarded with our lives for the last 2 years. And now the people involved with the film are showing and proving that they didn't like it either. So you're having to shift the argument around. These people are hilarious. What do you guys think about this? Shout out to Birth Movies Death. I guess continue hiring male feminists that then get get accused of sexual assault multiple times. Great job, guys. Great job on that one. And I guess, John Boyega, according to these articles, you need to shut your mouth, sir. Okay? So, again, John, you have an open seat here on Geeks and Gamers anytime you would like to talk, sir. It would be a blessing to have you. So, hopefully, after The Rise of Skywalker is out, you and I can talk, and we'll go from there. Have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.